Hello everyone, it's me, Step Aside, and I'm here to apologize to every one of my audience members who have been under the pretenses that I absolutely hate Call Me If You Get Lost by Tyler, the Creator. See, a couple weeks ago I made a review on this album in which I gave it a 5 out of 10. Many people weren't happy with this. Many people were not happy with this. And when I mean many, okay? I made a YouTube short and a YouTube video on it. Both of them blew up kind of for my channel. Yeah, no one agreed with me. Not a single person. You got the whole squad laughing, more like you got the whole squad disliking I Want to Die. And so yeah, I need to correct myself here. Now I'm not making this video in order to stop the hate, okay? I'm fine. Please stay still. I'm fine with the hate. A comment is an interaction, and an interaction is a boost in the algorithm. So feel free to dislike this video. I just have to be honest, because I hate giving a review and then afterwards changing my thoughts, in which I changed my thoughts literally the next day after I published that review. So that's saying something. So I just want to set the record clear. I don't hate Call Me If You Get Lost. In fact, I don't hate it enough to where right now my #1 most listened to artist is Tyler, the Creator. I was quite surprised by that, but it's true. Let me just talk about this. So I guess we should just get out of the way. Call Me If You Get Lost is not a 5 out of 10. I'm not going to tell you the score I give it now, unless I should. Here's a question for you, audience member. Should I start with the score now, or should I tell you at the end? What would you prefer? I'm going to wait for your answer. You can answer here or here. You just got to tell me which one you want. Time is up. I'm giving you the score now. I don't care what you said. There was no way for you to actually answer. It's a 7 out of 10. You may not agree with me. You probably don't. Many people think it's higher on the list for them, but I still think it's not the best thing Tyler has ever made. I still do think I prefer Igor, just because I think I like more of the tracks on there. I think I prefer the sound of Igor more than I do Call Me If You Get Lost. That's not saying this is a bad album. This is a damn good album. It's not damn good. It's pretty good, I'd say. Just to name off a few of the tracks I've changed my mind about, I already said Manifesto was good, but I've come to enjoy it more than I ended up enjoying it the first listen. So yeah, a lot of the songs that I actually ended up liking have samples, which isn't really saying anything because, like, it's more rare for a Tyler, the Creator song on Call Me If You Get Lost to not have a sample than it having a sample, so I might as well just be saying I like songs on Call Me If You Get Lost, because I don't need to explain myself. You get the point. I ended up really liking Hot Wind Blows. I originally was kind of on it, felt really boring, but the sample on it really kind of got me hooked. And also, Lil Wayne's verse is actually good, okay? I changed my mind. It was a good verse, okay? Like I said, I'm not praising this album, I'm just saying it's not as bad as I originally thought, and this usually happens whenever I listen to an album once and then decide, yeah, I'm never going to change my mind, this is my final score, which is really dumb of me, but, you know, sometimes I do it, and hey, it ended up giving me views, so, I mean, I'm not mad. Next song is Lumberjack. I already said I liked Lumberjack, but I ended up liking it more after a few more listens, and this is definitely up there with some of the best tracks, along with Corso. I believe I liked Corso in the original review, and my decision still holds. Corso is a very strong track. Rise, I also didn't believe I said anything about. Rise is really damn good. It's pretty salty in my opinion. Really was surprised by it because I went down the track list again with my friend Nikki Makes Videos, and when the song came up I was like, did I even listen to this the first go around? My thoughts on Wilshire still hold. It's not as good as everyone says in my opinion. Sweet, I Thought You Wanted to Dance, I say is higher than it was the first time. Still don't really like it. I still can't find myself listening to it. I've tried multiple times to listen to this song and I just still can't come to listen to the full thing, but the production on it I found is a lot better than I remember. Just like the rest of this album, I really didn't give a shit. I said the production was good, but the production of this album was really good. So yeah, I mean, the rest of the tracks still are kind of the same for me, but I just want to update you guys because I don't want to be dishonest and say, oh wow, I hate Call Me If You Get Lost, if Tyler, the Creator is my most listened to artist right now, and I do find myself coming back to the tracks that I really like on this record, which is a good handful. So yeah, Step Aside was wrong. Call Me If You Get Lost isn't a 5, it's a 7. That's not that big of a jump up, okay? I think I gave myself a little bit of margin for error. In my original YouTube short of it, I gave it a 6, so it went down the review, so technically you could say it was a 6, and I gave it a 5 in the review, but but the YouTube short came first, so it was like the 6 was before the 5, but then if it's after, that means my opinion was more recent, which means it's more accurate, but you could still say that it was a 6 and it's a 7 now. It's up to you. Yeah, that's the video. It's short. I don't really care. Like and subscribe if you want. StepAside.com for all your merch needs. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. I don't know why I do this all the time. I hate this outro. It's so stupid.